A very good morning to all the dear students. In previous class, we have started chapter number 7, files and folders. I told you what are files and how many types of files are there by giving the example of a wardrobe, and then I told you about file icons, file name extensions, that which program do we need to open which kind of file. And today we are going to start a new topic, folder and subfolder. But before starting those topics, let's give a quick revision to the previous topics. First of all, what is a Windows? What is Windows? Basically, it is an operating system and it is a kind of system software. There are a lot of system software that are in market like Windows, Linux, Unix and so on. So always keep in mind, whenever someone asks you the name of any operating system, always say Windows, Unix or Linux. But in your syllabus we have to study about Windows only. So just like wardrobe, we have like almirah. So it has different sections to keep different clothes in different areas. So just like our computer system also has the same thing, means we have to keep different kind of files according to the folders. For example, if I want to keep the record of class 4th of math subject, so I will create a different folder for subject maths, and for IT subject I will create another folder, and there I will put or I will move the files of IT subject only. Okay, if I mix both of them, then it will create a mess, it is confusing. So I will organize my folders in such a way so anytime if I need them I can easily open that. Okay, so what is basically a file? A file is a group of data that has been created, named and stored on a storage media, and they are of two types. One is program files and another one is data files. So what is program files? Program files are executable. Executable means, I also told you in Zoom class, means that can run on the computer. That means executable. And what is a program? Like MS Paint, Notepad, MS Word, Excel, all these are programs. And what are program files? That are executable because they contains instruction that tell the computer how to operate. And what are programs? Microsoft Word, MSW Logo, MS Paint and so on. Now what is data file? This is another type of files, data files. So the data or document you create is stored in different files. Data files are not executable. So what are executable? If someone asks, then tell only program files are executable, means they can only run on computer, but data files are not executable. Okay, because they are not associated with specific program. Like if you have created a Word document and if you if you want to see that, so you can only open into Microsoft Word. Any other program does not support that document file, it will not open. Only MS Word can open a word processing document. Okay, so you have to use a proper program to open the file which you have created and in that program. Now what are file icons? So these colorful icons, you can see that for Microsoft Notepad you can only create text file. From Microsoft Word you can create a document file. From Microsoft Excel program you can create a spreadsheet file. From Microsoft PowerPoint you can create a presentation file. and from Microsoft Access program you can create a database file. These are the types of file and these are the program that are used to create such type of file. Now file name extensions means whenever we save our file we have to save them with their extensions, and each and every program has its own extension, different extension for different program, so that we can recognize that this extension is of that program. This is document, this is Excel spreadsheet, this is a presentation file, or this is a data file. So to recognize this and to save this we use such extensions. For example, it is given on page number 27. We have .docs for Microsoft Word, .xlsx for Microsoft Excel, .pptx for Microsoft PowerPoint, .mdb for Microsoft Access, .htm for Internet Explorer, and .avi for Windows Media Player. So that was our revision. Now there is a note given. The file extensions are usually hidden and cannot be seen by the user. Means they are hidden, only they can be seen with their logos. How to recognize them? Their logos. From the help of their logos we can recognize them. Okay, and their extensions are hidden, they cannot be seen by the user. The operating system uses these extensions for its file handling process. Now next one is folder. So basically what is a folder? We have studied about the files. What is a file? So a file is a group of data only that has created, named and stored on a storage media. And what is a folder? A folder is a container, just like file is a group of data, whereas in a folder we keep the files. To organize our files we use the folder. Folders in turn are stored on disks such as hard drives, floppy disks, CDs, DVDs, USB, flash drives, etc. Means what are the location where these folders are stored? These are stored on disks, like hard drives we have, floppy disks, CDs, DVDs, or USB flash drives. Arranging files into logical group makes it easy to locate any particular file. If we have few documents that are related to class 4th, so I will arrange all the files in the particular group of that class. Okay, so that is logical group, and it will easy to find that file whenever we need it. You can easily identify the kinds of files stored in a folder through a special feature of Windows like Live Preview. How to identify such kind of files that are stored in a folder? How to find? What is the name of that special feature? Its name is Live Preview. These are the logical group in which we have located our file, any particular file. This is an empty folder, a folder containing files look like this. This is how you will recognize that an empty folder look like this, and a folder that contains file inside it likes this. Now next topic is subfolders. A folder within a folder is called a subfolder. Means if a folder contains a folder we call it subfolder, just like this. You can understand this from this tree structure of a folder. Means there is a big folder, okay, and inside this folder there are the folders which you can see here in this image. All these folders that are linked to the big folder are inside this large folder. This is folder, and all the folders you are watching here on the screen, the small ones, are subfolders. You can create any number of subfolders as much as you want. For example, I have created class 4th folder. Okay, so in that folder I can make folder of subject English, maths, science, and inside it I also make folders like for rose, for lily, for rose, for lily, according to the subjects, according to the class. So this is the benefit of having a subfolder. You can create any number of subfolders, and each can hold any number of files, as much as files you can store inside a folder or subfolder, and additional subfolders. Okay, now Windows comes with a handful of common folders, each of which is intended for the type of file that its name suggests. For example, the folders like documents, for the music, told you if we have any file or anyone, so we find the extension AVI for Windows Media Player program. If we have created any file, or if we have any file that is related to Windows Media Player, we will use the extension after its name is .avi. Okay, so different kind of files are stored in different kind of folders. The text file is stored in document folder. First one is document. The text file is stored in document folder. Songs may be stored in music folder. Photos and drawings may be stored in picture folder. So there are some common folders that Windows provide to its users, like document folder, music folder, and picture folder. So these are the example of some types of folder that our Windows provide. So here our chapter has completed. Okay, so please read this chapter again and underline those words that are important, like executable. You should know what is the meaning of executable, to run a file that can be run on computer, and what are the types of files, and you must know which program is used to make which kind of file. After that, which program has which extension if we save a file that we made in a particular program. So try to underline them and learn them.